What's up, everybody? Long time no see. Welcome back to Silver Screen and Chill. My name is Matt.
I'm Daniel.
And I wear this shirt all the time when we do this, but I'm Ian.
You know, I've also wondered if I've worn this exact outfit on the prior
I've worn this sweatshirt. I can't even tell you about that.
Behind the scenes for you. But let's get on topic right here with our movie that we're talking about this week, Captain America Civil War. A movie that, well, does feel like you've worn it before.
Hey, that was good. That was good, Matt Simon. Welcome back.
So what do you guys think of this movie?
You know what? It's better than I thought it was gonna be. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was thoroughly entertained. I wasn't as redundant as the other, Marvel movies that we get, but it is becoming. I think it already kind of is the new. You know, in Call of Duty, every game is kind of the same, just a little better.
Yeah. And like
It's
Madden
Call of
and
Duty.
everything.
And it comes out every year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like these movies are like Call of Duty in that sense. I think Call of Duty is like in space now or something weird
That's
like
gonna
that.
be that. I think that's not actually.
So it's getting to that point, and I think it's already been to that point where it's just really getting a little much.
Yeah, it is. I totally get you because I've totally been on the superhero flute wagon.
Yeah.
Just loving everything. But with this, it like I saw Black Panther, I was like, man, this guy's really cool.
Yeah, he was really cool.
But I've seen this before, and then
Yeah.
I was like, man, Spider-Man, he's making funny. I'm young, and you guys are all jokes, but I've like seen this before.
Yeah.
I think something maybe that's getting kind of tired is we're seeing the same faces too. I'm kind of over Robert Downey Jr.
You know what?
Like he's giving me that sad "I'm Iron Man" face. How did you do this to me?
But you know what though? Also, you got to think he might be mailing it in. I think I've heard
Maybe.
rumors that he's over it, which is a shame because he's such a good Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like, he's obviously the only Iron Man we've had, but he's really, really great.
He was like born for that role. Like him, like Robert Downey Jr. himself was an alcoholic. With Iron Man being an
fits.
alcoholic, it fits perfectly, and he looks like him.
But besides, I try to, like, when I saw it today, I tried to kind of put my mind out of, I've seen this a fucking million times already, I don't really care. It really wasn't a bad movie. They actually tried pretty hard, and it was successful.
It was great.
You know, it's funny, though, they didn't try nearly as hard as Batman vs. Superman, and it was, like,
And it made it better.
way better, you know? But, I thought it was pretty good.
How about you, man?
I liked it a lot, actually. I can see what you guys are saying. Like, a lot of things felt different, but I'm a big fan of all the Captain America movies, even if they're trying to make them kind of more smaller Avenger movies.
They really are.
Which they are. But I wish kind of Captain America would have his own standalone stuff. But I guess integrating them makes it so they can't anymore. But I liked it a lot. I liked Robert Downey Jr.'s performance really shined for me at the end.
Okay.
Like, because that. For being, I remember them saying that they weren't going to get too dark with these movies, but they took it pretty dark in some spots.
Yeah, they had.
Especially at the end.
Bucky killing the shit out of his parents.
Yeah, that was a really dark. Especially like when he has that moment, he's like, I know this road.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit.
You know what I really undervalued was knowing what's going on before seeing the movie. Because the last time I'd seen like Captain America 2 was probably when it came out, which was a very long time ago. And like I don't remember whatever last movie came out. So I was kind of confused. I was kind of like, I don't really know what the fuck's going on. But I kind of figured I don't know, did you guys recently watch any of them and remember
No, I actually
anything?
hadn't.
No, I hadn't seen them for a while, but you know, all my friends are just saturating my timeline on Facebook with this information, so I know what's going on.
Yeah, so we got a new addition, Black Panther, like you said. He was really cool.
I thought Black Panther was cool.
His suit is so fucking awesome. I love how he looks.
Yeah.
And I felt so stupid because I was like, man, his accent's cool. Like I thought, I was like, man, this is fucking different and weird, and like it's really cool.
Yeah, I guess Chadwick Boseman that plays Black Panther. Because Wakanda's not a real place. It's not a real place.
Yeah.
So he kind of like tried to take different African accents.
Oh really?
And make his own like what would be a Wakanda.
Sounds
They
cool.
did a really good job, and they made Black Panther really cool.
And how he was like
character.
pissed off the whole movie.
I wonder if he'd probably get a standalone movie, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
I heard his suit was the worst to wear. I know that doesn't mean anything for the film, but I heard it was the most uncomfortable because they're in sweaty Atlanta filming all this, and like they said he was getting a lot of ball sweat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they were saying like
a lot of those suits.
His suit was probably like the one you really kind of have to wear because they were talking about how when Chris Evans wears like the full Captain America suit because it's like how it looks, and then he wears that. But Robert Downey Jr. like the Iron Man suit's all CG, so it's kind of like once he gets in the suit, it's like and cut, Robert, you can go to your trailer.
Yeah, all right, too.
Yeah, just kind of just hang out. One suit that I liked it, but it was weird to me was Spider-Man's. Mm-hmm. I liked Spider-Man a lot. Did you guys like Spider-Man?
I liked him. I did like him.
I have to say, man, they did my favorite superhero way better than they've been doing his favorite superhero.
That's what's like.
It's crazy because like this one too was really cool because they totally let you know that they're going way younger on this one. Even and you know what's one thing I like that they've done too is they know they can't nail Aunt May like they did in Sam Raimi's trilogy. Because that was like the Aunt May I knew. So they're like, fuck it, let's go young, get Marissa Tomei. She's like a hot older woman.
Yeah, they did a totally different like thing with Spider-Man, which is cool. I actually really like Spider-Man. Yeah. I thought I was gonna be very cynical about him because I'm so used to the original like Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to him. I thought I was gonna be real cynical about him, but he was actually good.
Yeah.
I liked him.
I remember thinking when I heard his voice in the trailer, I was like, oh, maybe they shot a little too young.
So he's got that really high like tenory.
Yeah, so I was like, I hope it's not like he just sounds like a little kid. But I thought he was good. But what I was gonna say about like his suit looked cool and the trailer looks cool. But I think what sucks about it is they made it too CGI heavy. So it takes you out of it almost when. It's cool when you see him fight because you see it pretty much the whole time with his mask on, the suit on.
Oh, when his mask off, it looks really silly.
When it gets to the end and he has the mask half off, it looks completely fake.
It looked weird.
Like,
I remember thinking it looked like Play-Doh or something.
Yeah,
it looked very strange.
It looked very weird, like breathable cloth that they just had to make real quick.
It was very weird. That is something I did notice, and I was like, it looks really odd.
Because the suit itself looks so cool. Like I like how they explain like because of his heightened senses and stuff. That's why he needs the eyes that like focus.
That was a really good scene, by the way, between Tony Stark and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That whole scene with them in the apartment, I thought that was a really good scene.
You know, with the whole thing, we've always talked about it. The Hulk was the first one to do it with the opening credits, how they kind of just wrapped up the story.
Yeah.
I liked how they showed what Spider-Man had been doing on Tony Stark's thing, like real fast.
Yeah.
So you got cut up to speed.
They've given us 2 other franchises already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So. And they kind of, I guess they also helped the audience not be idiots. Like gave the audience credit for not being stupid. Because when it's like
we talk about that a lot on this.
Yeah, they do. But this movie kind of, it gave the audience credit because every time he was like, well, when the accident happened, and it's like, I don't need to hear about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because like, this is, it's like, I don't need to hear about it. And it's like they could skip all that, and it's like,
there was already way more than enough material, and it's Captain America's movie technically, so you don't need to go into Spider-Man's backstory.
Yeah, but like you said, I thought they did him really well. I'm excited for his movie. I heard that it's going to be the Vulture as the main bad guy. Michael Keaton's going to play him.
I actually heard Michael Keaton might not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, if it's the Vulture, it'd be
Birdman.
Cool.
Yeah.
Vulture. I think that's hilarious.
Maybe that's why he's not going to say it.
He can't just do that.
I think it'd be cool. He's got that.
It doesn't suck.
Do you guys know what that was in the second end credit scene when he was like? I know it's like his logo that like fires up.
I don't know what the hell that was.
I wonder if that was gonna be like a communicator for him to get in touch with the
Dude, I couldn't even tell. If I was Spider-Man, I wouldn't know. I would just be like, oh, this is cool. I guess he gave me a little action figure or something. You know what I mean?
He gave me like a VR thing.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, and he was looking up at.
By the way, did either of those scenes in the after credits need to be after credits scenes?
No.
It wasn't like a big reveal. One was it was literally Black Panther him saying they'll come back for him. Yeah, I know. And then Spider-Man was finding that thing that we don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
He really did. It wasn't like we saw. What's the guy's name?
Thanos.
It's Thanos.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like they showed him doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would because usually the after credits scene is something leading to the next thing, right?
Yeah.
This was just more like. I don't know.
Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think about that till right now. You're totally right.
There was pointless. There was
just like, we could have had these later.
Yeah.
I think it was also like to be like, hey, you remember Spider-Man though? He's gonna come back. He's gonna be in something else. Which is cool.
I was pleasantly surprised. I kind of forgot he was an Avenger. I saw my second favorite Marvel guy, Ant-Man.
Oh,
yes. That was hilarious.
Okay, so I want to say the 3 stars of this movie are Ant-Man, Black Panther, and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay, because that's totally fair.
They're the freshest faces, and they all just came in swinging. Spider-Man was good.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd's comedy in this was so funny.
Yeah, he was really funny.
It's great because he's able to be just Paul Rudd.
It's really funny that I know Paul Rudd had a career before like the Judd Apatow movies, but it's really funny having like a Judd Apatow guy being in the Avengers.
Yeah, dude.
It's very weird. And then he grew really big. Everyone
when he became Giant Man.
I forgot all about that. I didn't even think of that.
I didn't think he was going to do that at first. I thought he was. when he was like, "Are you sure about this?" And he's like, "I've only done it like once." I was like, "Oh, is he even like subatomic?"
Gets a really big headache. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say he was gonna become subatomic like he did the
I didn't know what the hell. Oh, when he goes like really small.
Yeah,
yeah. That's what
I thought he was gonna do that and maybe like just completely destroy.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and I was like, man, that is really pushing some like. Really trying to like kill these guys when I thought he was gonna do, because he like almost died when he did that.
Yeah, it was something like super dangerous to do. Yeah, but he turned to Giant Man. I thought that was really cool.
It's almost really hard to cover this movie because there's so much shit in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
we're just kind of talking about fight scenes and shit.
Yeah,
well, that fight scene is the culmination of everything. Pretty much.
I was glad when that came out because I'm gonna be honest, anything to do with Russians or Hydra, I was going to bed. I was like, this is really boring. I just want to get to. I want to get to Iron Man and Captain America. I want to get to their storylines. I don't fucking care about this guy and his kid. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that was crazy. Well, it's crazy to see like a guy. They almost made him feel like he was a guy that just like got hurt by the Avengers so much he just.
That's what they were doing.
Revenge.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That was crazy.
But I just didn't care.
Like
But I don't think any of us cared.
I don't blame you. Yeah, you know what's funny is I felt like I didn't care enough to where. It was like his story was happening. I was like, oh, wasn't that guy like the bad guy? What's he doing? Because it's like them fighting is like the main thing, and he was doing something else. And I'm like, was he doing anything? And then they kind of make you feel like he's gonna bring out the other Winter Soldiers, but he's like, no, I don't want any more of you.
Yeah, and he just was like, that's it, I'm done.
This was the first movie I ever went to see by myself.
Oh, really?
So, I definitely did fall asleep in a couple parts of the Russians.
My God.
I thought what was cool was the inclusion of Crossbones in the beginning.
Who's that?
I mean, the guy they killed in the beginning, the guy with the
oh, he was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was really cool.
I liked how they killed him was insane.
Yeah, well,
they blew him up. That's right.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch
she throws him into that thing.
That was crazy. Insane. What was crazy, also, if you think about that, Scarlet Witch is OP. She's
very, very powerful.
Everyone in that huge fight almost lost until Scarlet Witch was like, oh yeah.
Fucking what? Data, basically Data. What's the guy's name?
Vision.
Yeah, his fucking Vision is like. He's basically Superman. They put Superman into like a, you know what I mean, a Marvel movie, but as Data, and he couldn't even stop her. I thought she killed him. When she shot him down the thing, I thought he was like disintegrated. I was like, whoa.
I thought she could have ended the fight like really easy by just like she's powerful enough she could just rip off the Iron Man suit and the War Machine suit. And
I'm glad I didn't think of that.
And then you wanted her to rip off her suit.
Kinda.
Yeah, and like she could have, because like she could stop a bunch of stuff.
Sorry.
I didn't even think of that. She could have totally.
And she could have just been like, okay, your suit's done. Your suit's done.
Don Cheadle's done regardless.
Oh, that was sad.
That was sad.
I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna die.
They should have probably killed him. It would have been way more impactful.
I remember like so many rumors being like, someone's gonna die in this movie. At least one person's gonna die.
It should have been him.
And so I was like,
to be honest,
shit, he was gonna.
Or call me nuts. I thought Tony Stark was gonna die. Yeah, I thought that thing keeps him alive.
Oh, but like he doesn't need exactly to be alive 100% after Iron Man 2.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I thought he was dying too.
When he hit him, that for me that was one of my favorite parts of the movie is how like
Bucky was just going for it.
Well, I think it was Captain America, right? That killed that word.
Yeah, he stabbed the shield.
When he was gonna bash his head in with the shield, I was like, dude, he really wants to fucking kill him. Then he hit the heart thing. I was like, they're gonna kill Iron Man. No way. They didn't, but I thought they were going there for a second.
One thing my brother brought up to me is that thing powers the suit, right? What if like when he did that, the suit. It's not powered anymore, so it's like heavy. So
that's what I thought too. I thought the same thing is like he would just be stuck there. Yeah. Oh well, that was a good scene.
Yeah, that scene was really. All the action was really good.
The action was very good, and you know, superhero movies are pretty good about keeping their action good.
Yeah, Black Panther was kicking ass when he was fighting Bucky through the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then, one thing I really liked about Black Panther was they got his origin. Like knocked out in like 10 minutes too. It was like, well, there's his dad. His dad's dead, and he's pissed.
Well,
he is fucking.
With him, it is still a Captain America movie, and we know he's gonna get his own movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you introduce him, but then you could do the whole thing when he gets his own.
And he's pretty much already been established. I think he said he's already been fighting crime in this suit, hasn't he?
Yeah, it was something like the Black Panther is a hero,
like his symbol on his island.
Yeah, that's why he has the giant cave with the huge.
Oh yeah.
Black Panther outfit.
Yeah, he's really fucking cool. Like I thought he was fucking.
Oh,
but
that's
cool.
That's really funny. Where it's like it looks like his cave is like super hidden somewhere, but it's like they'll find us, you know. And it's like, yeah, I know. It's because there's a huge fucking I wonder where Black Panther's hideout is.
It's huge. But he's pretty badass. I'm sure he doesn't mind
so
coming somewhere. You know what's funny too? When they said he was gonna be in the movie, I never read any comics, but I knew of him. I thought it was just another fucking wrench in the, just like let's just throw something else in there. But he was good. He was good.
No, he was actually really cool. I thought that because with him too, I think he was the least CGI'd.
Was he?
Go get the suit. Like the suit was like.
I think Hawkeye was the least CGI.
What?
The guy with the bow and arrow. The fucking archer chode.
Dude, he's cool.
He's cool, but I mean, he's the Avenger I totally don't care about. You know what I mean? He's not like a Superman. Well, I mean, is he a superhero? Does he like have mutant powers? Or is he just really good with a bow?
He's like super accurate.
He's gone through, he went
like
through
I
the
said.
Super Soldier program. Yeah. Like, he went through like a...
Oh, so why don't they want to kill him?
He was like a chode Captain America. That's what he is.
Yeah, he really is. He's that guy you just hang out
with. What's really funny
is people feel bad for him.
Yeah.
It's really funny, like, when they bring him in, like, it's like, oh, he was, like, retired, but they brought him out of retirement so, like, he could fight, you know?
And then he went to... That's weird. Somebody's here.
It's a doorbell.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, it's funny that Robert Downey Jr. was kind of like, you brought in Clint out of retirement. That sucks. Like, he was retired. Leave him alone. It's like, well, you brought in like a 16-year-old kid to fight.
I thought that was a little strange too.
Probably.
I thought that was strange too. I was like, man, Tony Stark really doesn't give a fuck, dude. This kid, he's like a young kid, and he can get killed.
Laws, man.
Who knows? Maybe they weren't all friends. You know what I mean? Like that could have been real bad. If one of the guys on Captain America's side were evil, if even one, that could have been real bad for Spider-Man.
Or if Scarlet Witch had like another mishap where she like thinks she's doing something and just hurt Spider-Man.
Like break his neck. Yeah,
because Tony Stark, or I keep saying Robert Downey Jr., but Tony Stark feels guilty when the mom like confronts him that her son died because of the Avengers. Mm-hmm. So if he brought in Spider-Man and something had happened to Spider-Man, he would totally feel shitty.
I think they thought of that too, because I remember there was this part, because I was thinking the whole time, I was thinking, this guy's going to really bring this 16-year-old kid in this war of Supermen? That's just insane. But he says... he says, hey, you're here, stand back and just shoot webs. Because I remember he says that to him. So I don't think but what was he think? He's not going to fight?
Yeah. Why would you even bring him here?
Ant-Man threw the first punch on him, too.
Yeah.
And then Ant-Man had when he throws the little truck, and
that's cool.
It blows.
I was so happy.
Water truck.
I was so happy to see Ant-Man in this movie because he was my favorite of the Avengers movies. Ant-Man, I think, is by far Ant-Man.
Because it was really good.
It was such a fresh breath. Oh,
it was awesome, man, and I love Paul Rudd, and he's not your typical superhero-looking guy. Yeah. And I've loved Spider-Man since I was little. So it's kind of sad when both of them they didn't die, but I mean, they died, you know what I mean? They're not
they got knocked out.
They were the ones who got taken out.
Well, I like that they still kind of played off that, like, Ant-Man isn't a big hero, really. He's still kind of, like, fresh like Spider-Man. When they bring him in, he's still like, you're Captain America. He's feeling him out.
Yeah, I didn't know that Captain America was, like, a celebrity. In the universe.
Yeah, because it's like from the wartime stuff on. It's like, oh, Captain America was the guy from World War II.
Okay, because they're all like, oh my god, Captain America.
Because like even in the first Avengers movie when that guy, the agent S.H.I.E.L.D. guy, is all a big fan of Captain America. He's like, I want your baseball cards.
I remember that. Okay, I remember that.
I'm surprised they haven't brought him back.
I think he's got his TV
show. They got the TV show. No, they bring him back. There's the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
Oh, God. He's like, you know what? I'm sure it's a good show. I don't know. Probably not. But it looks like I'd go to bed.
I haven't watched it, but it's a companion series for the movies, I guess. So, like, the movies take place in, like, parts of the show.
So it's all the Russian scenes that I was talking about just in a TV show?
Maybe. With people that aren't, like, as strong that other regular people can deal with. Because, like, I saw... Was it the first season finale? Towards the end of the first season is when they're in the middle of what's going on with the Winter Soldier. Mm-hmm. So it's like, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s going under. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s hiding the whole time. So it's like, we can only trust each other.
Oh, okay.
And like they talk about Nick Fury being dead.
I was just going to say, I don't remember. Did Samuel Jackson get killed in the Avengers movies? I remember he came back in one movie.
Yeah, he's back. He just wasn't in this one.
He don't want to be in the movies anymore?
No, I think he was surprised that they didn't, but the directors...
Is he usually in it? I don't remember. Okay.
He usually makes like a small...
Okay, so you know how you watched the movie like 5 hours ago?
Yeah.
He's just coming on screen right now for his after credits.
The credits were long, dude. I sat there for like 7 minutes. It was a long after credits.
Yeah, it's really long when you're by yourself.
It kind of is. I'm not going to lie. Also on my phone. I've seen 2 movies by myself now. I've seen this and I've seen Deadpool. Both were good.
It's kind of therapeutic doing it.
It's not bad because it's not like I go to movies to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought... It was
Some people think it's really weird. I don't think it's that... I used to think it was really weird, but I did it like getting a Band-Aid off. It was fine.
I know we're getting off track with this, but yeah, I was super interested in it for a little while, and I was like... I saw a movie with Chris. I was gonna see Hail Caesar by myself, and then Chris was like, "I'll go," and I was like, oh, "Okay, whatever." Well, so I was like, I saw an opportunity to do it. I was like, "I gotta fucking do this."
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you especially when you invite someone to see a movie, you're almost worried the movie's gonna suck. You're like, "Oh man, I hope they like it."
Yeah.
The other day, I watched High Rise, and it's a very weird movie. It's very strange, and I was hoping, man, I hope they don't. I picked this. I hope it doesn't suck.
Oh, you could I thought that was in theaters. It's not in theater.
It came out pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. Right. But anyways, back to this movie. You know the one thing though, that the big fight scene, the culminating fight scene is really good. It's a really good scene. But there was it really tried to cram in as many jokes as they could for this scene.
They did.
And you know what it reminded me of?
A lot via Paul.
You know what it reminded me of? And I hope you remember this reference this time. There's a South Park episode where they're reenacting the Civil War. Okay? And they're doing the Civil War reenactment, and they show the guys and they're like, wow, so this is what what it was like back then. And then it just goes back to the reenactment, they're all like shooting each other, getting headlocks, laughing and punching each other. It's exactly what it reminded me of, because they're all just like, it's just, I don't know, it's just like a bunch of their friends fighting each other, just for, like, boxing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it got,
it got more intense.
Yeah, with, some serious undertones every now and again.
Yeah.
It even had nice move by Disney to reference Star Wars, since they own it now.
Oh, yeah.
With Spider-Man's like, you gotta take it down like that thing in
Empire Strikes Back.
Well, that's a little much when he's like, you remember that old movie? He would never have said old movie. He just would have went, have you guys seen that movie, Empire Strikes Back?
What's funny is, Peter Parker's like, well, everyone knows Star Wars. It's very rare. He'd be like, you guys seen Star Wars?
And you'd be like, what kind of nerd are you?
Yeah, that's an old movie. It's like, you know it, you're a nerd. Yeah.
Okay.
That is one... Oh, go on, sorry.
And did his house look like he was that poor?
If you're living in New York, not really.
His house looked kind of...
His room was kind of small.
Yeah, that house would have been like
$400,000
in New York.
I think everyone's house
It's a bitchin' living room, but I think his room was kind of small. And, he had a fucking... not even up-to-date computer. Yeah, he had a DOS computer.
Yeah, I think they're like, all right, if we get him to focus on this bitchin' house won't be seen in the background.
I don't think they wanted him in a shithole. They should just put him where Tobey Maguire lived. They should just brought back Tobey Maguire. Okay, you know what though? I will say, he's not in any movies anymore. Did he get the blackball? Is he done?
Maybe he's just...
He might have said something.
Maybe he's just done.
He's Leo's friend though. He can get a movie.
Yeah, he could. Leo and Toby movie would be good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Leo's gonna be some superhero.
I was like, never.
Fuck up.
He already is. He's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's my superhero. Okay, you know what I was gonna say before we get way too off track? The one thing that I think Superman versus Batman did that I thought they did better than Captain America. I know you're looking at me like, what the fuck? What could they have even done better?
The jungle music.
It was especially jungle music. It was, I think, the stakes and the meaning behind Batman and Superman was a little more intense. I never really thought those two hate each other until towards the end of the movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I thought the stakes for Batman vs Superman were a little higher, in my opinion.
I think the way... Yeah, I agree. It
was a little darker when they were fighting, because, like I said in the review, Ben Affleck was legitimately scared of Superman. You could see in his face. He was like, oh, fuck, this guy could rip me a new one.
Yeah. And I agree with you to that now that I think about it, because Batman vs. Superman, I mean, their fight was kind of away from the city, but when it got to Doomsday coming out, there was real danger for people, because Doomsday was destroying whatever city they were in, if it was Metropolis or Gotham. But so that's crazy. And then there was only, the beginning when the people were in danger.
Yeah.
And then the bomb... That killed the king.
Scared the shit out of this guy when we see it. Remember when the bomb went off in the courtroom with Superman's trial? It scared the fuck out of this guy.
Laughing.
But the bomb that went off that killed Black Panther's dad.
Okay.
That bomb only really
that
affected just that room.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was kind of like, oh shit, okay, so that part's effective. And then the fight, every other fight took place very far away from everything. Mm-hmm. So it's like the stakes didn't feel high, because it's like, they're not going to hurt anybody, they're just...
Well, not only that, but you knew that, them fist fighting like that is the equivalent of all three of us getting in a heated argument. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're not fist fighting, but we're getting a heated argument. They're all so strong, and they know they're not going to kill each other. They don't want to kill each other, so it's kind of just like a big argument. And with Batman vs. Superman, and one thing I thought they did do better than Civil War did was, they also went the same route of you can't, you're killing innocent people with all this, bullshit you're bringing. I thought Batman vs. Superman highlighted that way better in the opening when Bruce Wayne sees Zod and Superman fighting. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay.
I thought they did that a lot better, because Well, they did a good job in Civil War.
They put him there.
Yeah, you really got to see it through their eyes. You just kind of saw a picture.
Yeah, in Civil War, they were just like, okay, so here's the recording of this.
Yeah.
Here's the recording of this.
I think that, I agree with your points, definitely, but I think that Captain America was working with harder circumstances since they had all this previous story that they had to work with, and that the lighter tone of the movies and a lot of different
believe it or not, they're really different way different movies.
Yeah. They are.
And then Batman's against someone he doesn't know much about, who's kind of still secretive, whereas everyone else is in
They all know all the
They all know each other, so it's like, I know Tony's not really.
So what would Thor if Hulk would have sided with?
I don't know.
But I think they're obviously
they couldn't have him because he would have been a squash. You know what I mean? Like it would have been over.
Yeah, imagine if they both just chose one side.
Yeah, it would have been completely done.
Although I think Iron Man's team was way stronger than Captain America's for a while until Scarlet. That's why they had Scarlet Witch to kind of like even things out. Where it's like, all right, they are losing a bit.
Well, it was basically two Captain Americas with because Winter Soldier's just Captain America, right?
One thing I just love about this storyline, and it has nothing to do with the movie, why I love it, but the fact that Iron Man is siding with letting people know who they are, like surrendering their identities, and Captain America is so American. He doesn't believe that they should do that. You would think that he would want them to surrender their identities because he's American, but he's like, no, fuck that.
Well, no, because he's what America's like beliefs. He's Captain America. It would be ridiculous.
He's like the purest of of American beliefs.
I picked up on that too when I was watching. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Captain America is fighting for his right.
Yeah. One thing I really liked about this movie too is the ending. How it's like the bad guy kind of won in this movie. You know,
He divided them.
He divided them. They're not everything's fixed between them. Captain America left his shield with Tony Stark. He's on his own. He's gonna break out his team out of prison. But it's still like they're still fractured. You know.
Yeah.
So in the next couple of movies, they got to rebuild some stuff up because the villain won for a little bit.
The emotional impact in the last because like the culminated big fight scene, it was not very big heartstrings attached. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I said, big heat argument. But the last battle is very emotional. It's very emotional between Captain America and
Bucky and
Iron Man. Yeah, it's much more emotional in that sense. But so
because it did a really good job of showing everyone's point, and it's like, well, they're all wrong in a sense. You know, they all have their points, and they all have their points where they're wrong. Mm-hmm. It's like Tony Stark definitely has a reason to be pissed at Bucky for killing his parents, but then he's wrong because it's like Bucky was under control.
But to look in Iron Man's point of view, why the hell do we want this thing walking around and doesn't even know when he's killing people? Should we just fucking kill him?
But it's like obviously he knows what he's doing. Like some point, so there's a way to fix it, and I think that's why Bucky takes into account at the end.
Maybe because
goes to sleep until he
can figure it out. Maybe because I never saw the first Captain America. I never saw it. Why does he care so much about this guy even though he's killed a bunch of people?
Oh, because they're like buddies.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
From birth.
Yeah, they were like best friends for the longest time, and like he was the friend. Bucky was the friend that like looked out for him because before when he was just little scrawny Steve Rogers, not super serum Captain America. He was.
So when did he come back? Did he come back in part 2, or is he already a character in part?
He was a character in part 1. He dies.
He dies in part 1.
And they bring him back.
Yeah, they're fighting off a train, and he like falls off, and it's like couldn't save him.
All right.
Well, that's why it's crazy in part 2 when it's like my best friend I thought has died is alive, and he's a bad guy.
Okay. What was a pretty bitchin' part was when fucking Iron Man used this chest beam to blow off Bucky's arm.
I thought it was his actual arm, and I was like, whoa, that's really violent for this kind of movie. That was cool, though, when he blew off his arm. That was really cool.
That's as violent as a movie.
Yeah, what's crazy is, like, he has that power now, but it's like, he only uses it in extreme circumstances. Yeah. Because it was almost like Vision's beam that almost killed Rhodey.
Oh, yeah.
It was just that strong of a
when he just had that bone for Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
so you got.
Well, I'm learning feelings.
They date in the comics, don't they?
They do date in the comics.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch and the Vision have a thing.
Speaking of comics, man, every trailer was a comic trailer, and they're getting more and more obscure the deeper we go. Like Doctor Strange. Man, who wanted a movie of that guy? I mean, it was probably cool, but who wanted a movie of that guy?
Hey, there was a small niche community.
I'm sure, but...
Well, what's funny is, you can say that about a lot of them. Like, Iron Man wasn't, I think, if you were to ask people before the first Iron Man movie came out who Tony Stark was, people knew who Iron Man was, because people knew who But if you ask, who's Iron Man? Like, who's under the suit? I don't think people wouldn't think Tony Stark.
No way.
people wouldn't guess that right away.
I thought he was in his underwear under the suit, to be honest.
Me too, I was hoping. To tell you the truth, as soon as they were like, man, we can make Guardians of the Galaxy, they're like, fuck it, let's just start cranking these out.
That's a new, Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't that popular.
And not at all, I didn't even know what the hell it was.
That was the best part. That's the coolest thing I had going for it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like one of the best things about Ant-Man. I knew nothing about Ant-Man.
Same. But this movie was cool. I thought it was good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. But I still think it's the Call of Duty thing. It's just the same shit upgraded. But it's entertaining. Yeah. I don't see an end for at least another 10 years. It's going to be going strong.
I hope that they wrap everything up.
Oh, I meant like just superhero movies.
Superhero movies, yeah.
They could be going on for a long time. But I hope they wrap this one up too.
But I think Marvel will wrap up everything after the Thanos.
I'm kind of agreeing with him. I'm getting a little sick of it.
The faces are getting tiresome.
And I really do think they're getting tired of it too.
I think they are.
I think they're making a ton of money, but I think at this point they're actors. I think we forget. I sometimes forget they're not superheroes. This is their life, you know. And they're actors, and they grew up and they wanted to be different things. They wanted to, make other movies. So I think that they're getting tired of it a little bit.
But I think there's still things to do. Like Chris Hemsworth, who's Thor, he's done like a lot of movies.
He has, but I don't know what Captain America's does.
He's done Snowpiercer.
Oh yeah, Snowpiercer was good. But like they haven't done a lot, but he's done a lot.
But you gotta think
he's done both the Snow White movies.
These are exotic.
The hacker movie. He did
but you gotta think how much
whale movie.
How much time? Not even in filming, you have to take to prepare for these roles,
press.
dude. And the interviews and stuff, and the press, and the Marvel stuff. But think of the training.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they see really good actors winning awards, and they see really good movies like that, and they go, God, I want to do that. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I can only imagine they're getting a little sick of it.
Yeah, I heard when Captain America has to hold off the helicopter, holding on to it. That was one of the first things they filmed because it took so much training to get his arms and all his muscles so defined. And so that's the first thing we shot. So afterwards, I didn't have to work out as much.
Yeah, it's funny. I read an article with Channing Tatum. He said his Magic Mike body lasts a week. Any longer than that, it's just no fucking way. There's no way. They shoot the big scenes in a week and then they'll just go on. Because it's insane. It's ridiculous. These dudes are ridiculously big. Yeah, it's true. It is unrealistic.
Totally unrealistic.
Thanks for ruining that for me.
That's why I like Ant-Man.
I think that's going to be it for Civil War.
Any other...
I mean, if you see any other superhero movie, you can watch this episode again.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
You get the same.
That wasn't that bad. I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be.
It was really good.
I was kind of shitting on it, but
because that comic makes it seem like we almost didn't like it, but...
Okay, but
it's good.
It's holding to a high standard.
Think about what we said, too, are the best parts. Black Panther, Ant-Man, and Spider-Man.
The new faces.
So.
Yeah. So I think it's just actors just...
And Scarlett was just kind of cool, and she's a new
She's pretty new, yeah. So, just new shit. Give us new shit, Marvel.
So, they are Doctor Strange. They got a lot of
shit. And Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
No more Avenger tie-ins. Let's get a standalone good movie. Iron Man 1, standalone great movie.
Iron Man 3, horrible.
I didn't see that.
I just want to throw it out.
Spider-Man. Hopefully that's good.
Let's hope so. Do you want to? Okay, I was gonna ask you guys. We can edit this out. Do you want to do Game of Thrones on a different episode? Because we have to talk about what 4
episodes? That's what we're doing.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
All right, so
that'll wrap up for.
That'll wrap it up for this episode of Silver Screen and Chill. It's still talking about Civil War. We'll see you next time.